Hello and thanks for tuning in. My name is Nathalie Nahai and I'm a web psychologist, which means that I'm interested in how you get persuaded to take certain actions online, mostly at a subconscious level. I've been doing podcasts for a while on iTunes. It's called The Good, The Bad and The Dirty, and it's all about the psychology of persuasion. I also run courses, I consult. I've written a book called Webs of Influence, The Psychology of Online Persuasion, which has since become a bestseller, which is very exciting. And so I thought I should probably start doing videos because quite a few of you, have asked me to do them, and I'm a little bit nervous in front of the camera, but I will do my best. So today, to kick off, I was thinking that I would start with usability, with UX, user experience. And I wanted to start with an anecdote. It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I went to Sketch, which is a Michelin-starred restaurant in London. And one of the things that was really interesting when we went, it was for high tea, which was very British and fabulous, was that there was a table that they sat us in the sort of kind of in the middle of the room where there was very few other people seated. And we sat down and really didn't like the seats because basically the table was one of these old tables and there was a bar and it was knocking my legs and I couldn't cross my legs. So I was really uncomfortable, and also it was quite exposed. So I thought, sod this, we're not going to sit here and have high tea in this uncomfortable seat. Let's ask to be moved. So we did. And then we watched another couple be brought in and they got taken to the same table. They asked to be moved within about a few minutes, and then again another couple. And basically everyone who sat down knew that it was really uncomfortable. They didn't want to sit there. But what was really interesting was, instead of asking their guests, well, what is it that's making you move? We were sat there, like literally a table away on some comfy seats, watching a tribe of their employees, so like the waiters and waitresses and the Metro D come over and debate on what it was. And then one of the girls was like, oh, I think it may be cursed. And the other one was like, well, I really don't know what's wrong with the table. And in the end, I got so fed up, I turned around and I said, look, the problem is that the table is really uncomfortable and there's a bar there and you can't cross your legs. Either change the table, change the chairs and do something, that's basically what's happening. But they hadn't thought to ask the customers. And that's exactly the same thing with online. We don't often think to ask our customers what it is that they want. Or if we do want to know what it is that they want, perhaps they're not equipped to tell us necessarily. It's not always the case that we can articulate consciously what it is that we do or don't like, or what's affecting us in certain ways. And I recently did an interview with Per and James of UX Podcast, and we talked about sex in UX. And we were talking about how, because attention is very, very limited online, oftentimes grabbing the attention of the people that you want to come and visit your site is kind of like wearing a hot dress or, being a pickup artist, dropping that one-liner and getting the attention to get that one-night stand, that fix. But actually what you really want is either a series of one-night stands when you're talking UX or a longer-term relationship. And I think in order to do that, you really need to be able to establish trust and rapport and build emotional intimacy and engagement with your audience. So over the next few videos, I'm going to start talking about how you can do that and build up that rapport and some of the psychological tricks and techniques and strategies that you can use to really engage with people over the long term. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.